Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rita here, and it is December 15th, and I'm working on this journal for my mom, I think. And I lost my glasses, which I still can't see very well because of the surgery. I'm kind of just winging it here. But I was going to make this little altered envelope, I guess, or hidden envelope is what I think they called it. I know that Gail Augustinelli's done it, and so has, I think, Rachel, and so has Tina. And then I thought, well, why not make one? So that's kind of my plan. This one here I already made. I was going to test it out before I showed you, but this was a leftover piece of paper that I had from ArtyMaze's, Janie B's digital set. You know, you have one page left over, a couple pages, and I had done some fussy cutting on one of them. Then I thought, well, I'll just use this page to make this part of the this little pocket. So what I did on this one is I took an old envelope, and I realized that I needed to cover it on the inside. So you can see here that I just covered with plain paper, and then I forgot to make a hinge, so I had to make a hinge with a piece of paper. But anyway, and then after I did all this, I realized, whoops, it should be easier to pop in there. After I did this, I realized it's too big because the journal pages are this size here, like, what is a journal page? Like 9 by, if I could see it. It's like 8 and like 8 inches by 5.5. So you can't really fit this depending on what size envelope you use. And this one was too big. Then I thought, okay, well, I'll get a smaller envelope. But then I thought, well, that's maybe going to be too small. So I pulled out this envelope here. And the thing was, this will fit on here, but it's all going, you know, the picture's going that way. So what I've decided is it would work if I use this as a drop down, and you can write inside here. But sitting in the journal, you would have to turn your whole journal around like this in order to write here. So that's why I'm changing the position of it, if that makes sense to you, I hope. Anyway, so I have this envelope, and I pulled this out of the ArtyMaze collection. And the other collection I'm using also is Queen of Mirth. It's a kitchen and cooking digital set that I'm using within this kit. I meant to tell you that the other day, and I didn't remember what it was. So first thing I'm doing here is I'm just taking these sides off, or taking off this extra print. And I'm using the straight ruler because on the other one I did jagged edges, but I think I'll just kind of keep it straight on this one. And then I will work at this, not really knowing what I'm doing, but somewhat. And if you can work along with me. Okay, so here's our envelope. So I'm thinking I can take the envelope and go this direction. So what I'll do is I'll set the half of this like this way, and then this part I'll be the other half, okay? So all I have to do is cut this pretty much the same size as the envelope. Well, actually, one side we don't have to worry about. The other side we need to hinge it. And I think it was Rachel and Roxy Creation. She, or maybe it was Tina, I'm not sure. Anyway, she left a little bit here to fold it under to make the hinge. But if you don't remember to do that, you can just make the hinge with a piece of, you know, paper, coffee dyed or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this measured off. I think I want think that's okay. I'll get the flour in there, and we'll be missing a little bit of the spoon on the gravy, but that's okay. Or I could do the donuts. I don't know. Donuts and biscuits would be kind of cute. Well, let's just do the gravy boat. Okay. So then you've got to decide how long you're going to want this piece and how long you want the other piece. So as long as they match up wherever you want to cut it. So I think I'll do, let's see. Let me do this part first. That way I know this is in the bottom. Let me try to line that up somewhat. I guess I don't need the envelope on there. I'll just go from the bottom here, and I'm gonna use that line there. I really kind of want it just about that. Okay. All right, that's tore a little bit and a little bit of a rough edge, so I'll put some ink on that. I mean, these are really easy to make. It's just a matter of getting organized and know what you want to do. And I so much want to make, I don't think we're going to see the back, but I'll ink it anyway. I don't want to make things one at a time. I would like to be able to do it. Okay, so let me finish this little part here. I would like to do it in advance, you know, have some ephemera made up, but I just can't seem to get it together. All right, I'm going to line those up just like that, and that's going to be my cut line for my next piece, because I want them to meet each other. Okay, and I'm having a hard time seeing, I'm sorry. It's hard. Okay, I guess that's pretty good. If it's not, we can always do it again. Okay. Oh, and I don't know if I left the extra. I don't think I did, so I'll have to hinge it now. Okay, well, you'll get to see then how that works. Okay, so this is the bottom piece, and it comes up to match here. All right, so one piece we're going to hinge, so we can either hinge it this way, and they can ride up here and here, or I can hinge it this way, and they can ride here and here. I honestly think I need to hinge it this direction. Put the hinge here. Okay, so on this part here, I do have a background there so they can write on that. So we're going to need, let me think about this here. This is going to get, this one is going to get glued down to the envelope, and this one is going to be the one with the flap. So what I want to do first is I want to cover this envelope because I want it to have a writing space. So let me just put this here. And this envelope is going to also serve as a pocket behind it. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean when we get this part done. Sorry, I had a bit of an interruption. Okay, so I've got my piece of paper that I cut this way, and we're going to glue this flap shut because we don't need it. I mean, you don't even really need an envelope. If you wanted to, you can just take a piece of cardstock and make the same arrangement. But if you have a lot of like extra envelopes, then it makes kind of a neat way to do something with them. I'm trying to think of some new things to make or that everybody has not seen, and it's hard. And I want to do little snippets, and I want to do clusters and stamp, and and then I come in here and I see yarn, or you know, I just things that I have, lace and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to use that, but what am I going to use it on? I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but it's kind of where I'm at in my crafting life at this point. Okay. But I'm glad to be back to it at some point, you know, at some rate here, because I was missing not being able to work on any projects. So pretty much all my journals sold for Christmas. I have one left, the botanical journal, but it will go in its own time. Okay, so we're gonna sit these on here like this. That's my thought. And I need a tab to put this one up to. Yes, so I'm pretending that this is kind of the way it's going. So let me find something. You could either make your own tab of a matching color, or I have some already made, and I'll see if I have something that would look nice with that. Let me see. I use this peach color stuff all the time, but you know, it seems to blend with the vintage. Yeah, that one's just not quite right. Let's see. It kind of looks pretty, but I want it to kind of set off a little bit, so I think I'll use that one right now anyway. I wanted to use this in my mom's journal because she really liked those photographs when she was looking at the history journal, but it's just too big. The envelope that I used was too big. So I may be able to put it in something someday. So I want to thank everybody who's new to my channel, new subbies. I really appreciate you joining. Now, this doesn't have to be dead center. You can put it to the side or whatever, especially if you're doing it this way. You can, you know, you can put it down here if you'd like, wherever you want to tuck it. And you can, actually, they used a well tab. They made their own. I haven't attempted to do that yet because I don't think I have the right size. You have to have the right size punches, circle punches. And these are, you know, they're just fine, this kind. So, let me see, hopefully that's pretty center. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to do it. Did I put it on the right side? Nope. Take that off quick. It's the story of my life. Oh, okay. Good thing that glue dries, because it needs to be on this side, on this end. Normally, this, if I didn't do it right away, this would have dried, but this will go away because it dries so fast. Nobody will ever know. Okay, so now that's going there and that's going there, so this tucks underneath that. Okay. This gets glued down I'm gonna make sure this pops out like this, and this will be glued down back here. And then that also makes like another little pocket or a tuck inside. Okay, so we'll set that up there like that. Boy, I'm telling you, I guess I really cannot see very well. It's weird because I have this gas bubble in my eye. If any of you've ever had eye surgery, like I had a macular hole. So they put this bubble in there to hold my retina to heal back, or I don't know exactly all the terms. But so I can only like kind of see out of half of my eye, the top half, not the bottom half. So that's why it's making it a little difficult to lean down or look down. If I look straight ahead, I can see fine. Okay, so now we need to make a hinge because I forgot to make a hinge. So, but we have writing area here, writing area here. This is an old 1950s book that, like this. My friend gave it to me. She's lived out here in this area for many years, born and raised here. And what they did was they sold cotton, bales of cotton. So, well, people sold their cotton to them, I guess. But they would also have, they had it like a general store. So here, this person bought 1 gallon of pickles for $1.50. And let's see what else. Well, some snuff for 12 cents. So here's his total, but when he sold his bale of hay, whatever that amount was, that looks like it was $10, then they paid off their bill, so they crossed it out. So here's all kinds, and then it's got the people's name, Mike Davis, and so forth. I just think that's so cool how people used to buy on credit like that. And here's beans, and I don't know what that word is. We can't really read. I think that's peanut butter, pea butter, 35 cents, an axe handle, coffee. Anyway, I'm going to take all that time to read that, but I'm using these little papers for the hinges. So let me just put that off there, and then we'll fold this in half. I think maybe you've seen this done. Okay, now I'm going to make sure I put it on the right side. So that goes there. The hinge goes here. Oh, I wanted the 1950s show. Okay, so we'll go this way. I feel like I'm all thumbs. I'm not sure how. Let me just rip this here so I know that that's how long I need. And let me put a little ink on the inside of this. So I hope everybody is doing well. I'm extremely happy that we possibly have a vaccination here for COVID coming. I think it'll be a while before we get it, although at my age, I should be one of the people that get it sooner because of my age, but I probably didn't even get, I don't know, but I mean, in general, I'm pretty healthy, so I'd rather have the people that need it, that are in nursing homes. And I mean, even my mother, she's, like I said before, she's 88. I keep saying she's 89. She'll be 89 in February. Okay. Get that little piece off of there. So that pops down. Let me let it dry for a second because it's kind of hard to So that pops underneath there. All right. Now, this is going to go on a page, for instance. Let's not put it on that page. It's too busy. Well, that's a journal page. Oh, let's see. Now we might have to, let me see. Maybe I'll put it on a, I have to sew around these still. I haven't finished sewing. How about this? Like this. Okay. So, now that this is on a page like this, this is the one I want to punch holes at, so it may not be good. I can't really stick it on unless it's been sewn anyway, so let's see. Which one can I stick it on that, oh my gosh, I haven't sewn hardly any of the, Well, I was going to put it on a page that I've already sewn. I don't want to take, well, this one I've already sewn. Okay, maybe it'll fit on this. Chocolate layer cake. I want to see which side I want to show. Coffee cake donuts. It's got to go this way because of the, okay, I don't have a choice there. Okay, so I guess that page seems too small. Well, I'll use this page. Everything is pretty much covered up, so I guess it's okay. It's not what I had actually planned. Okay, so when this is glued down, and this one is not sewn, I wanted to kind of glue it down maybe. I'll use this page. I can reprint these anyways. Okay. So when we glue this down on here, that will make this pocket area back here. So let me just do that. And I'm going to be punching, but I've got to come over here because where am I going to punch the holes? I don't know. I better not do it yet, because I need to punch holes here to go in the ring binder. That is a really crooked corner. Oh well. Okay, well, let's just assume it's going there. So do I need to decorate this somewhat? Okay, this part down here, journal part. I could put a label there maybe. I don't think it needs a lot of decoration. Sometimes they just don't. Maybe a piece of lace. Let me see what I've got in here. It seems like so thick. Okay. I'm just looking for a little piece of something to add a little bit of something. If I was Roxy or Tina, that's exactly what they would lay down. They'd put something like that down, right? Just a zigzag. But I need something else. Make it count. I don't really like that. Let's see, what other word? Happy day. Let me see something. I kind of don't like that. I don't like this thing. At least I don't think I do, no. Let me see. I've got a piece of this old dress. This was a little old vintage, I guess maybe doll dress. Let's see, I think I started cutting it. Let me just cut a hunk out of here and put that there. Like this. Just gonna try to shred it up a little bit. Okay. And let me get my labels out. Thought I'd put a little label down here, but if I could find something to go in there, it would be cute. I have all these milk. A friend of mine actually gave me, I don't know, buttermilk. It was buttermilk. I'm not sure where I put that. I like to use things that people give me. I just think it's nice of them to. Does that look funny? It's so nice of them to give me things. And, you know, when I can use them, I think I should. This looks like my parents' old farm. But, okay, here's some labels. Let's see. Or the red, black. I think I like the red. I don't know why. It just pops out there. And let's see, I was thinking maybe a number or something with okay. I know I like the label. So, where is my glue book? There it is. So I did all my Christmas shopping online. I had to this year. And it, you know, it's pretty much the easy way to go. I mean, everybody is very specific of the things that they want. Even my grandchildren, they're 10 and 13 and 15, and my older ones are in their 20s, but they have households, so I can always get them something for the house. Let's see. For some reason, I cannot find something I like. Isn't that awful? I guess maybe the buttermilk is throwing me off. Maybe this is too big. Scissors, where are you? I'm gonna cut this in half and I'll see this. Okay. I hate this when I can't find something for you right away to put. Stamps. That one doesn't look bad, but I feel like I need a word or something. Can't see where. I wish there was something cooking that was small. I think all these things are too big. All my little. Oh, there's some more tags too that were actually made for this journal, for this journal kit. Let's see if I can find something tiny. And actually, I don't even need to use the whole thing, right? I can rip it. And Franco-American French soup. Oh, there goes my timer. I only want to do like a half hour today because it is kind of eye strain. All right, well, I'm just not finding the right thing. Let me see if I can do this. Franco-American Food Company. Nope. All right. Maybe that looks fine, like that. That's kind of good. I think that's better than I've seen. My choices. I'm sure I can. That's why I go to make little clusters and stuff. I have some clusters somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Some little clusters. This is, there's not the right colors. To remember that I have these. Oh, that one's cute. Well, I'll use those in another one. I'm going to use these right now, the ones I've got picked. Okay, so let me get, I think I'm going to use this glue. I'll just put some of that there to go this way. But I don't want it to infringe on this opening. I don't think it will. Dang it. Darn. That's what I get for trying to be in a hurry, because my 30 minutes was up and I thought I don't want to make a real long video. And then let me stick this on here. Okay, so here they can write a date or something, or she can write a date, I guess. So then we've got this little, the reason I wanted to glue it down is so I could feel how this pops up, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. And then when it's all glued, this will be an opening for a pocket. So if you want to cover this side, you could, but I don't think it's necessary. And then we'll put like a journal card. Let's see if this is too small or too big. It is. But we'll put a journal card behind that. Yeah, I'm just looking to see. It seemed like it was hanging up, but I glued everything down, so it should be fine. Okay, so I guess that's it. A little bit of decoration, and there's a little cute little place to, oh, and then right here also, I can put couple little tags or something in there when I figure out what I want to put in there. But see, this goes like that, and then it pops under it, and you have a place for a few journaling cards in there. That one's, and snap it shut like that. Okay, so I guess that's it for today, and I'll try to get some more going tomorrow or the next day. Just depends on how much is going on. I do have a doctor's appointment. Well, that's Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so hopefully I'll have time to work on something else tomorrow, and my eye will be a little better. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Bye.